Greek philosopher Plutarch said, "The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled," meaning the human mind cannot necessarily be considered to be, or it just simply cannot be referred to as something materialistic or a house or a box that just needs to be and has to be filled with garbage, trash, and vulgarity. But instead, we must try to add integrity, morality, and character to our mind. Our mind must always be able to develop, cultivate, and radiate authenticity, originality of attitude, character, alongside sovereignty and independence and individuality, so that it just cannot be controlled, affected, or influenced by anyone from the external world or anything external that's materialistic or objective in nature. And that means the mind can be easily considered to be the ultimate epitome of virtue, value, knowledge, experience, wisdom, morality, alongside character, moderation, morality, courage, confidence, sovereignty, because all these virtues primarily stem from the mind. They develop in the mind, cultivate themselves through the mind, and then eventually come into being because of the existence of the mind within ourselves in one way or another. And that means without the mind, or detached, disconnected, or isolated from the mind, we are nothing. We are meaningless, worthless, aimless, and purposeless if we don't have any mind within ourselves that's important, worthy, meaningful, significant, and that has character, aura, and quality, morality, and wisdom about itself. And that's why we basically have to be very careful, responsible, and sincere regarding what we basically want to fill our minds with. We just cannot afford to fill our precious, authentic, and sovereign mind with external trash, digital garbage, and other sorts of authoritarian knowledge and dictatorial stuff. The government can actually basically ask to do a lot of things to us, but we must not be threatened, we must not be afraid or scared of anything that's external, because if the mind has character, confidence, and courage, then it will be able to not only fight or revel, but also successfully fend off, defeat, and overcome any kind of external and internal enemies, no matter what. And that's why we must have the willingness, the determination, the resolve, the desire that tells us and motivates us to fill our mind with content, wisdom, morality,